have seen us take this Koenigsegg Agera up to 290 miles an hour. And that got me thinking, what's the fastest car in Forza Horizon 4? You might have noticed that I have 35 million credits. So the awesome people over at Forza gave me 30 million credits to find out what is the fastest car in Forza Horizon 4. So there's a couple of contenders for this, but I wanted Twitch chat's help, and I think we need to start it up with this. The Koenigsegg Agera RS. I think we also need to test the Chiron, just because it's new. We are going to save the D-Type for last. Mclaren Senna. We can do the Senna. I don't think it'll be very fast, though, because it has way too much downforce, but we'll give it a go. We will also try the EB110. That was the fastest car in Horizon 2 for a very, very long time. I see a lot of people saying Venom. I think the Koenigsegg Agera is a good starting point. Now, in the video that I did, we did 290 miles an hour with the thing fully upgraded, and we were drafting. So, I gotta make my whole tune again, because I didn't freaking save it. I'm gonna share all the tunes for this as well, so if you guys want to try out these cars for yourself, I'll share them, so feel free to give them a go. This is no drafting, this is all power only. We are going the fastest way down the hill in Forza Horizon 4. This is the highway. The problem with the highway is it's not perfectly straight. You almost need to, like, sort of finesse your way around the highway, but this is where we get into the downhill section, and this is where we're going to be hitting our top speed, as there's a bunch of cars parked in the middle of the road. All right, there we go. There's 280 already, trying to avoid the traffic. 281 I saw. That is an insanely fast Koenigsegg, and I think that's gonna do it. 281 miles an hour for the Koenigsegg Agera RS with no slipstream. That's a quick car. Attempt 2 for the Koenigsegg. Why are you in the middle of the road? Can everybody just despawn, please? Thank you. No. Oh my god. 277, 278, 279, 280, 281, 282, 282. 282 for the Koenigsegg. That's actually pretty close to its actual real-life top speed, so that's not bad. 282. Now, that's a good benchmark. That's pretty fast, but we've gone faster in previous games. Let's whip out the Chiron. 2.4 million credits. Was it ever the world's fastest car, actually? Maybe for like a week. I don't know. But anyways, we'll give this a go. Let's see what you can do with your even more horsepower than that Koenigsegg. My only worry is that it is a bit heavy. I mean, we did some weight reduction on it, but it's still pretty heavy. Oh, it's so... I love the sound, like... W16. It's a cool noise with quad turbos. It is the definition of overkill. But it's just cool. 264. Straighten up. Come on. 266, 267, 68. 69. It doesn't have any more. It doesn't have any more. It can't give any more. It's not as fast as you might think. It's good, but it's not as fast as that Koenigsegg. I don't know why. That's that one done. I don't think the McLaren Senna is going to do very well, because the McLaren Senna is built to go around a racetrack as quickly as possible. It is not built for top speed whatsoever, but because it is the cover car, we need to give it a go. This wing, the big wing that we have on the back, isn't adjustable. We have to toss on that wing to actually be able to adjust it. That is gonna give us so much downforce, we're never gonna hit a top speed with this. I'm just saying, I warned all of you guys. I said the McLaren Senna wouldn't be very fast, and it looks like I was correct. The ugliest rear wing possible. I love how they put the Forza arrow on this car, but they had to make it bigger, because it didn't fit properly. Oh my god, it's so planted. It's just like, look at it going from side to side on the road. It's not fast, but it is one hell of a race car. 240, don't even think we're gonna touch 250. 250, 251, that's max gears, 252, 253, 54. Like, The fact that I can react to a car like that and I just weave around him, it's like, what? 255 for the McLaren Senna. Okay. That's probably the slowest car we're gonna test. Oof, how disappointing. That's what I'm saying. We thought the Senna was expensive. The EB110 is 1.7 million. But yeah, this was the fastest car in Forza Horizon 1, so maybe again, who knows? I always like to test it. Is that a Chiron? No, that's a normal Veyron engine at 1,100 horsepower. Okay, interesting. Oh, shit. That is Stance Nation, bro. Oh, man. This EB110, I think, is about to surprise me like crazy. The fastest car we got, the Agera Rs, did 282. I have a feeling this thing might be faster. All right, the vintage of vintage fast cars. Let's go. So it's got the Veyron engine in it. Let's go. Those gears. Third gear at 150 miles an hour. And we are shifting now. Okay, we're also all over the road. 240, up into 6th gear. There's 250. It does not want to turn 260, 270. And I wasn't looking where we were going. Oh man, this is quick. There's 270, 274, 275, 277, 280, 281. Oh man. Come on, EB110. 282. Match the Koenigsegg. Come on. Come on, 282. Do it. Do it. 282. 282 in a vintage car. That is as fast as the Koenigsegg Agera RS. Wow. So we currently have a tie for the fastest car in Forza Horizon 4. Unbelievable. All right, back to the festival we go. Wow. For those of you who didn't know, that really surprises me because in previous Forza games, that car was nerfed super hard. Like, it was never that fast again. After it set its speed record in Forza Horizon 1, it was never able to go that fast again. And it seems like that nerf has been lifted now. All right, Hennessey Venom. What was the world's fastest car for a pretty long time, actually. Let's see what this can do. So there weren't actually many upgrades we could do to this. There's no power upgrades. Let's see. We've got 1,200 horsepower, but we are extremely light as well. If something's going to rival that Koenigsegg, it will be this. Rear wheel drive. 1,000 horsepower. Ooh. Scary car to drive. Up into 3rd gear at 150 as well. 200 nearly going into 5th gear. Again, it's no slouch this. We go into 6th gear and okay, the AI's decided to play let's block the whole road. All right, there we go. 6th gear, 240 miles an hour. Watch out, coming through game. 250, 260, down the hill. 270, 269, 270. Come on, can we get an extra 1 or 2? 270. Come on. It doesn't have enough. It's lacking in the power department. 270 miles an hour. It's not bad. It tops the Chiron. It tops the McLaren Senna. But still, that top spot is the EB110 and the Koenigsegg Agera. Tied for number 1. Next one on the list. The Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale. So this has always been another very fast car in Forza history. I don't really know what to expect in this game, but it was one of those cars that sort of reacted well depending on the physics, but we'll see. So, oh my god, you can actually swap in, so you can keep the, wait. What? It got nerfed hard! You used to be able, okay, You used to be able to swap in a V12, but, okay. RIP the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale. You had your time. No one is ever gonna drive this car again. It is way too expensive for people to mess around with. Oh, RIP! Just out of sheer respect, because this was one of the fastest cars in the previous games, we're just gonna take it down. See what it can do. Ah, man. The fact that this thing can't have a V12 swap or something. Oh, there we go. It really does not like going around corners at speed. It's so unstable. So unstable. Up into 6th gear. 230 miles an hour. Yeah, it's nowhere near the same speed as everything else. 235. 240. 241, 242 I saw. I mean, maybe with a longer straight, it could do it, but it's not as bad as I thought. Honestly, with the way this thing's gears worked, I was just able to keep extending it longer and longer and longer. If this thing had the V12 swap, this thing could very well be the fastest car in the game. I see why now it was nerfed. It makes sense. If it had a V12, maybe it would be a different story. Yeah. If it had the V12, you would swap on all-wheel drive, and you would have a V12 with 1,500 horsepower. You'd have double the horsepower and way more grip. You would be gone. The Koenigsegg Agera was pretty fast, but how does this thing do? The Koenigsegg Agera now. Immediate problem with the Koenigsegg. No upgrades for power. Well, it's a good thing it's pretty powerful already, but, yeah, we might struggle. All right, so the good thing with this is, I know you guys like to, yell at me for not shifting. You can't say that about this. I only have 1 gear. No gear shifting required. It's a great car for that simple reason. So let's go. See what it's got. There's 250 miles an hour as we enter the 2nd tunnel already. Come down the hill. Now we get the power on. 250, 260. Watch out for all the traffic. There is so much. 271. Straighten it up, 272. Keep going. Keep going. It's got nothing left. That's the problem when you can't tune the horsepower. 272 miles an hour. Pretty quick, but not the fastest thing out there. For those of you who don't know, because of the funny gearbox that this thing has, it can also do that speed in reverse. Providing you're a good... What? Wait, what? 73? 73? No. Boys, I think it got nerfed. The Koenigsegg Agera in Forza Horizon... We made it worse. The Koenigsegg Agera in Forza Horizon 3 could do 200 miles an hour in reverse. Why did that get nerfed? Okay, extend them all the way. Boys, we're just getting nerfed today. Turns out our max speed in reverse now is 80.5 miles an hour, I'm gonna say. Why would they nerf that? Oh, I'm even gonna write it down. 81 miles an hour in reverse. Now we get to the big one. The one that everybody wants to know. This was the fastest car in Forza Motorsport 6, Forza Motorsport 7, and Horizon 3. Now, it's not something that you would immediately shout out and say, oh yeah, it's really fast. The Jaguar D-Type. Another 10 million credit car. If they nerf this, I quit. I quit. There's no way they nerf this car. Let's see. Custom upgrades. So, the crazy thing about the Jaguar D-Type is its drag efficiency is super, super low. So, like, if this is air, the hole it punches in the air is tiny. That's what made it so fast. We've got our stock engine. We've got a straight 6. We've got a V8. And even a V10. Let's go with the V8. We'll take the more powerful engine, but we'll come back to that. We also want all-wheel drive. We will also try the V10 to see if that's any faster. Just to see if that gives us maybe an extra couple miles. Yes! Okay, I already like this car. You can see my crown. It's the best one already. Look at my dapper dude. I love this car. I love how when I turn, my crown looks left and right. Oh, that's so cool. All right, let's go. So, Jaguar D-Type. 282 miles an hour. We are not even looking at the bottom end of the spectrum. You are on the top or nothing. Up into 5th gear at 215 miles an hour. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't turn. Oh, 250. Up into 6th gear at 260. 270. Make the corner. 273. 74. Are we gonna do it? 278. 279. Let's get that V10. See if that V10 can do any better. With a V10, and 1,000 horsepower, 1,200 horsepower, and an open road to highway. That's 200 miles an hour in third gear. This is quick. I can tell you already that this is quick. Oh my god. Here we go. Down the hill, Jaguar D-Type. Up in a fifth at 250. There's 260. 270. Is it gonna knock down the Koenigsegg? 280. It knocks down the Koenigsegg. We're going to 300. 288. 289. It touched. 289 miles an hour. So, this is the fastest car in Forza Horizon 4. But how fast? How fast can it go? That is the fastest car in Forza Horizon 4. The Jaguar D-Type is the king again. So this was recorded on live stream, and I did a couple of attempts, but I went on after to try and do some attempts off camera, and this is what happened when I downloaded one of my friend's Ace of Kings tune. It got all the way up to 296 miles an hour. He actually has a video on his channel where he hit 297 miles an hour. Honestly, though, the roads in Horizon 4 just don't allow for this car to unleash its maximum potential. This thing could go probably over 300. It could probably touch 302, 303, like it did in Forza Horizon 3. But just because of the way the roads are set up in this game, you can't actually do that, which is really annoying. So until maybe there's an expansion that comes out, or somebody finds a better path on the map, that is going to do it. If you guys do manage to go faster than 297 miles an hour, make sure to tweet me or send me a video on Instagram of you doing that. It would be so cool to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon with some more Forza Horizon 4 videos. I'll see you guys then. Bye!